is a smart home solution that can be used as a single room user interface. Today, I'm in a home under construction that's coming down to the finish line, and we're gonna demo this Control4 system. From here, I'll be able to show you almost all the technology that I can control in this house. Let's start this video. All right, this is the T4. This is one of the user interfaces that Control4 gives you to control their system. There is an app that mimics everything that this is going to do. And in certain rooms, you may want a handheld device that has hard buttons, so you don't have to look up and down every time you're trying to change the channel. But do keep in mind that all these UIs do the same thing. They work together, so anything that I do on here, it's actually gonna do on the app, and everything that I'll do on the app is going to happen here. Control4 is built out on rooms. As you can see, every room in the house is itemized, and you can click on the room, and once you click on the room, it'll actually give you all of the features that you can do in that room. Today, we're working on the living room. Don't worry about it, move it, we're good. Just don't hit the TV. That's the only thing. No, don't hit the TV. That's the only thing you can't do is you can't hit the TV. Outside of that, you're good. As I told y'all, the house is under construction, and as you can see, we got a forklift in the living room. It is a beautiful barnuminium in the making. But sorry, back to this T4. As you can see, we got our watch feature. From the watch feature, technically think of this as your video command. It's gonna give you the options to control your Roku, to take you straight into the apps of the user interface. So these are shortcuts. If your TV's off and you come into a room and you hit that, it's gonna take you straight to there. We're gonna hit Netflix, and as you can see, the TV turned on straight to Netflix. So that's one way to use your shortcuts on your T4. From there, this actual T4 becomes the universal remote of the Roku. So anything that you do on here, whether it's menu, up, down, right, left, it's actually gonna happen on the television. You do have this swipe feature, which in certain scenarios like here or on the actual phone, it's easier to use. You can just swipe right, swipe left, and then it'll take you basically to wherever you're trying to go. The audio, which is one of the highlights of this room, are the stealth acoustic invisible speakers. When you click on listen, it's gonna give you your streaming platforms that are already downloaded, and you can add additional if you're a Spotify user, if you're a Napster user, you can download it and log in straight into your system. From here, let's play some music and let's see if you could find the speakers. And those are the invisible, hold on, there we go. My finger was in the wrong place. Those are the stealth acoustic invisible speakers that were installed in this house. Another speaker that I want to highlight is this Klipsch. Now in this house, we do have a surround sound in essence. This is a 3.1. This is our actual center channel. This is a Klipsch sleek, small speaker that you can mount under your TV. This is a speaker that could be used, for example, under a frame to where it doesn't stick out or stand out. But this is your center channel. This is one of the most important speakers in any of your surround sounds. This is where your vocals are gonna come out of. This is where the speaker that gets used the most. So this is the most important speaker in the room. So in this scenario, it was placed right under the TV at a better audio height. That way, all of your vocals and audio, whenever you're sitting here, they come at ear level. The invisible speakers were placed a little higher to get them out of the way, because we do have some windows that will eventually have some window treatment. These are gonna be smart shades. Every single one of them were wired. And we're still making final decisions on those, so I'll bring you back for those. Now, we did talk about single room solutions, and in this scenario, we focused on the living room. One of the things or products that I want to highlight is this TV. This is the QN80F. This is a 100-inch TV. In essence, you really probably can't get perspective of how big the TV is because the ceilings are probably 20, 30 feet high, but this is a massive television. TVs have evolved so much. I was just having a conversation with someone, and we basically said that the standard of a living room TV now is more in the 75 or 85 range. But now brands like Samsung have 100 inches. They have 115 or 116 inch coming out. So TV technology is growing and it's evolving, and they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is a 4K TV that has all the apps built into it, but we believe in letting the TV do what it's supposed to do and be a display and we use we used a Roku as our actual streaming device. That way all the processing happens on the Roku and not on the television. Things that happen with some of these TVs later as technology evolves, you start getting lags, and because the TV now is a computer and a display and firmware updates and all this stuff. So conclusion, get yourself a stream box. Now keep in mind that there is even different ways to stream. Roku, Apple TV are your most common options, your TVs. But if for those guys that are big movie viewers, or those people that invest into purchasing movies, there's product like Kaleidoscope that will actually allow you to download the actual size of the file and get everything out of the movie. The colors, the audio, everything becomes better. But that's more for certain rooms or certain clients. In most rooms, a Roku, a TV, or a Apple TV is going to give you your 4K content and what most people are used to watching. Art is art, and it's all about perspective. This is one of the coolest art pieces that I've seen in a while. This is the centralized system, and these lights are actually connected to power outlets. When you turn this on, it turns on the light in the house. I'm gonna hit this button, and you're gonna see a little art light up there come on. I like that. That looks good. I gotta get to work. That's a wrap for this video. I appreciate you for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, go watch another video. More than anything, have yourself an awesome day.